President Trump is the odds-on favorite for the Republican nomination next year, but he is not the only candidate in that race. Former South Carolina Governor and Congressman Mark Sanford is challenging the president, and Sanford's campaign for the GOP nomination is taking him through Pittsburgh this evening.
Political editor John Delano is following Sanford tonight. He's live in Oakland with more for us. John.
Yes, Susan and Stacy. Well, Governor Mark Sanford of South Carolina is one of 3 Republicans taking on President Donald Trump for the Republican nomination for president. Today, Sanford made a trip right here to Pittsburgh. We caught up to the governor outside the O, the traditional hot dog shop in Oakland, where he was shaking hands with lots of folks, people who had no idea who he was. Sanford, both a former governor and a former congressman, is what is called a deficit hawk. That means he hates that the government spends more money than it takes in. He says under President Trump, budget deficits have grown to $1 trillion a year, and that we spend more money on the credit card interest debt each year than we do on children in America. I had the chance to sit down with the governor to talk about these and other issues. Here's what he had to say.
I'm not delusional about electoral prospects. I know what a David and Goliath story this is, how uphill it is. But I know on behalf of my 4 sons and a lot of other kids and grandkids that are out there that if we don't address this, we're going to face the most severe financial storm our nation has ever faced. I mean, along the lines of a Great Depression. I mean, the Republican Party has lost its mooring on what it traditionally stood for with regard to financial sanity.
And should there be an impeachment inquiry?
Absolutely. In other words, what I've said is, again, let's not prejudge the process. I think that what I've seen and heard sounds very unsettling. I think that you need to examine that, see if there's something there. If there is, then you move forward with the impeachment process. If there's not, you don't.
Now, Sanford says that his Republican colleagues, that his one-time Republican colleagues in the House really should not have a double standard. If they voted to impeach or if they felt there should be an inquiry into Bill Clinton or Barack Obama, then the same standard should apply to Donald Trump. Of course, we haven't seen that happen quite yet in the U.S. House of Representatives. Now it looks like that Sanford is going to move on to 10 other states. He says he's really doing a quick trip across America. The question, bottom line, is can anyone really beat Donald Trump in the Republican primary? Live in Oakland, I'm John Delano, KDKA News.